The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Anil Show.
So let me start by using this analogy. If I was being robbed consistently, right? Or if I was robbed and I came to you and told you, you know what, I've been robbed, I've been wrong, someone keeps robbing me, they keep stealing my stuff and I hate thieves. But then one day I go steal something from someone else, you would be looking at me sideways. For some reason, you'd be looking at me like, wait, but O'Neill, you don't like thieves, but then you're doing the same stealing. Or would you? Anyways, let's see, let's go.
D, what happened?
Amber was over here and we just got into it.
Amber was here? She's why you're like this right now? What happened?
I don't really want to talk about it.
Danielle, what are you talking about? What did Amber do? You said she was here and she's got you like this? What happened?
Yes, Daniel, what exactly happened? It's funny how this hasn't lasted long. It never takes long for this chain of information to move, which is quite uncanny. But I think what's going on with the Daniel character, and I could be wrong, but ladies, you judge it for me. I think the Daniel character is going through a place where she thought in her mind that she was right about how Amber was going about things and what was happening with Anthony, but now to come to see the other side of the equation with Amber doing this. In other words, she feels disappointed. Am I correct about this?
Oh my God.
Danielle, do not lie to me, okay? Just tell me the truth. It's okay. What happened?
Ben, you know I would never lie to you. You know that I don't lie to you. Look, I really wish Melissa had just shut her mouth.
Melissa? Daniel, what's going on? What happened? What did Amber do? What does this have to do with Melissa? Please.
Guess right, Ben. Squeeze it out of her, Ben. Squeeze the information out. Just go take your time and squeeze the rag until it comes right out. Squeeze it, Ben. Don't stop squeezing. Get it out.
Look, Ben, if I tell you this, it has to stay between the two of us. Can you do that?
Yes.
Promise me you will do that.
Danielle, I promise you.
I don't believe this in 1,000 years. I do not believe that Ben is going to keep his within the two of them. I don't. But if he says so.
Just tell me what happened.
Amber is dealing with Melissa's boss.
Amber's dealing with Melissa's boss.
Yeah.
Are you?
So she finally told it. Well, hey, I thought it would have lasted longer than this. I wasn't expecting to see this like so soon, but now it's basically out. So I guess they want to tackle this topic, the topic of Dave. In other words, the topic of when did Amber start liking Dave? When did the relations happen with Dave? I think they want to tackle this topic because, hey, we let them. Can't you guys give me some credit for presenting so much information that the writers have to actually give you something on this? Let's talk about it. Like, can you guys give me my credit, please? I'm begging you, please.
Amber's having an affair.
Oh my God.
Melissa told me her whole world was taken away. I feel responsible.
I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. I'm not. Unbelievable. So Amber's just been cheating on Anthony this whole time. That's why she filed for divorce.
No.
Because what?
No.
What do you mean
That
no?
is not why she filed for divorce.
To say she's trying to clean it up. No, she's trying to clean it up to say that's not the reason why she filed for divorce. Well, the truth of the matter is this. I would run with this narrative if I was Anthony, because at the end of the day, right? The truth of the matter is you met this man and then all of a sudden you're in some relations with the man. There's something going on there. But again, unless Melissa releases this information, it is no good coming from Ben. That's it at the end of the day. It's no good at all. It's no good.
Unhappy, so she filed for divorce. And then this happened post-divorce.
Oh my God, Danielle, don't be naive. There's no chance that Amber would file for divorce from Anthony without knowing where she's going to land next. That's who she is.
Ben, that is a horrible thing to say.
horrible, but it may be true. I think that Amber basically saw what she saw in Dave and said, you know what? This looked like another wealthy man. So in other words, I could replace one wealthy man with the next wealthy man. People are not going to admit this because, of course, you know them work. I mean, their logic work different, right? But you can a person who can call a spade will see exactly what's going on. Like I said before, if Amber really, really and truly wanted the Dave thing to happen, she should have waited. And that's always going to be my stance. She should have waited. Had she waited, you would not have had any of these, what you call it now, questionings into things. Even if that's what she thought, at least she'd have had the decency to wait until after she get a divorce to get into relations with Dave. But she didn't do that. And so that's what makes it very murky and cloudy. And of course, the Amber fans have to go on the defense. They don't like my channel. Them say, O'Neal, too honest. That's O'Neal too honest. Them say, O'Neal figures it out too much. O'Neal is on Amber's back all the time. And I'm not really. Anyways, friends.
That's, sometimes the truth is horrible, but this is awful. I gotta tell Anne.
No.
I have to.
No. You promised me that you weren't going to say anything.
Danielle, I said that before you told me what you told me.
Excuse me. I am your wife. And you made me a promise. You and I, we have a covenant. You're not married to Anthony. He's your friend.
His wife is having an affair on him. I think the man should know.
They're getting a divorce?
See, what Melissa is almost like, okay, what I'm getting from the storyline is when some people try to get held accountable, they don't want to take their accountability. Remember remember Danielle released the information about the hiding of the assets. And by the way, that's why I said that be very careful as to where this goes. Because if they start to go into assets that are being hidden, Ben has hidden assets. And Danielle is a part of that. And Melissa's family is a part of that. So in other words, where do you think their loyalty or allegiance will lie when their family comes under scrutiny? And all of a sudden right now, they could be looking at it as, hey, they're basically done this together. Or, she was a part of the entire thing. Where will their loyalty lie? Y'all don't understand how intertwined and webbed they're making the story, which is good. That's why I said, I think they have a wonderful opportunity to give us a very good storyline. It's just what they do with it. Writers, do not let me down, because you have the storyline. It's just for you to execute.
I just won't tell my best friend that his wife's had an affair.
Thank you.
But do you see it now? You see who Amber is? She's gold digger.
No.
That's exactly what this is. She is just making it plain as day.
She is a scorned woman going through it.
Yeah, going from.
So okay. So when the man does something, the woman is a scorned woman. But when the woman does something, what is the man? Just a cheating man. Because this is exactly why I said that this is kind of weird now, and it is showing up the bias of even the audience. Because the question is, where's all this energy about Anthony being a scorned man when he basically found out about the Wayne thing? Why didn't anybody basically supported him then? Why didn't they? I'm just asking the question. Don't get upset. I'm just asking the question. When Anthony was doing his thing with Shayla and went buck wild because of what him find out about the whole idea of Wayne, wasn't he a scorned man then? We never let him off of the hook. We still chastise him. But now that it has spin around and the shoe is on the other foot, now that the shoe up on the woman's foot, up on Amber's foot, all of a sudden now she's a scorned woman. So nothing that basically that Amber, the treachery that Amber committed, that Anthony didn't know about Wayne or whatever it is, that didn't mean anything. But this means something. And again, not for the purpose of divorce, I'm just for the purpose of us looking at it.
One business owner to another business owner. One scoop wasn't enough for her? This is just unbelievable.
You must be kidding. You're the one who committed infidelity. So as a woman who has gone through that, I understand, Amber.
Yeah, but if you understand her, right? If you understand her, Daniel, the question is, before your wedding day, were you sleeping with another man? Because if you haven't done that, then you cannot understand Amber's situation. You only have half of the piece of it. And this is exactly why the trauma bonding don't work, as them call it, is trauma bonding. Because trauma bonding will allow you to go into a place that you can't be in. Daniel and Amber's situation are different. They're different. And the difference is that, based on what I'm trying to play, Danielle went to her in her marriage in good faith, then get burned. That's different. But when you don't go into your marriage in good faith and then get burned, you're not allowed to make it look as though you never was, you went in there in good faith. That's the point. So they're not on the same plane. But this is how the trauma bonding works, where you start bonding to things. This is what got her in trouble in the first place. That's what got her in trouble.
She did this after she filed for divorce.
You can act like that. You can act like that alone.
Exactly. You have a ball because you know that whatever you want to say cannot defend exactly what's going on. You can't defend it. And this was happening to Danielle right now. Danielle is playing exactly what's happening with Amber fans. They've realized they cannot defend it. People have even looked into trying to see if them can use what the lawyer has told her to basically whitewash what's happening. And again, we know exactly where Anthony stands. We know where Anthony stands. But remember, when we were chastising Anthony and Sheila, because we trust me, we chastised them. We kept saying how Amber not find out, why Amber not finding out. We kept saying this was nonsense, it was terrible. We kept saying these things. But you have to come to grips with it. It is what it is. At the end of the day, your girl is warranted. Give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm talking to y'all soon. How soon will Anthony know? That's the question.